Samsung has announced the 7th generation of their foldable smartphone range at an event in New York. Trevor Long, EFTM's editor, well, he is really the tech editor of this program. It's good to see you, Trevor Long. You're there as a guest of Samsung Australia, but what do you make of this latest offering, the thinnest that they've done yet?
Yeah, morning, Pete. This is a remarkable offering because we've seen these flip and foldable devices now for 7 years, and this 7th generation is pretty impressive. So while there is this flip form factor, which I love, it's a standard phone and then it flips shut and it's a smaller phone for you to carry in your pocket. This is the one that really stands out. The Fold becomes an 8-inch screen when you open it up. But Pete, I don't know if you can see this here on television, but this thing is 4.2 millimetres thick. It couldn't get any thinner because of the USB port. So it's a remarkable feat of engineering. It's basically half the thickness of the very first device they had, 6.5 years ago.
Wow.
And it's more than 3 millimetres thinner than the last year's model. So they have really pushed the design and innovation forward this year with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Which, Trevor, we don't see a lot of these folding phones there out in the wild. So is it really taking off?
Yeah, I think it's a good question, Pete, because you don't walk around and you don't see a lot of people with folding phones. When you do, they stand out. Though I was in an airport lounge the other day and I noticed a lady just scrolling through her news feed on a folding phone, and that stood out to me. But this is a growing market sector. Now, the point here is, though, it's been 7 years. So Samsung obviously dominates. You've got Motorola and Google also in the picture. But I spoke to the head of mobile for Samsung Australia, Eric Chow, and he firmly believes there's growth in this market.
Well, we do believe that the Galaxy Z Fold will become the mainstream. We are seeing more and more of our Australian consumers continue to adopt the foldable form factor. And also at the same time, we're very excited that we are getting an optimized AI experience that people can enjoy on the large form factor.
Okay, 7 years of these phones now, Trev, but still no sign of Apple making a foldable phone.
Every year there's rumours of what Apple's going to do, but I've got to tell you, Pete, this phone makes me think it must be soon. I feel like Samsung's got intel that Apple's coming out next year, because I don't know why else they would innovate so heavily in 1 year, the iteration year to year. So if Apple's going to do it, they've got to do it soon. Otherwise, Samsung will literally run away with this market. So it'll be a fascinating 12 months ahead. These thin phones are the dominant phones of 2025. Samsung already has a thin version of their S phone, and we know Apple's highly rumoured to have a thin version of their iPhone this year. So it's the Ozempic year of phones, but it's all good if you love a thin and light phone in your pocket, that's for sure.
So what about a watch that can detect something far more than just steps or sleep?
Yeah, so this is the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Beautiful watch, but yeah, we've been having a lot of health innovations, right? Sleep apnea is a big thing. Apple's done that. Now Samsung's done it. Steps, heart rate, all these things. But this watch, when paired with your Samsung smartphone, can tell you your antioxidant levels. Now, Pete, I didn't know what that meant, but it means have you been eating your veggies? So I got a very, very low score, and the goal is to raise your score over time.
You don't eat veggies when you're on the road. It's a good excuse to just dine out on hot dogs and burgers, Trev.
On the road, Pete. I don't want to break it to you.
So how much are they going to be, Trev, and when are they out?
The watches start at $649, the flip phone $1,799, and the Fold $2,899. Pre-orders start today. They're available the 1st of August. I've got to tell you the hot tip. Check out Vodafone and Telstra. They have some stunning deals. If you pre-order and sign up, essentially, to them, you could save $1,000 or more on that price. So there's some pretty good deals in the market.
Trevor Long with all the latest there from Samsung out of New York. Good to see you as always, Trevor. We'll chat again soon.